Hello, everybody, and welcome here to North Montgomery High School. The North Montgomery boys team hosting the Western Boone boys team. Boys varsity basketball here in front of us. Nathaniel Finch, Tyler Brunny joining you. Thank you for joining us here tonight and this evening. Game played in front of us this last one where the girls varsity team of Western Boone handily dominated the girls varsity team of North Montgomery. Here, hopefully this game will be a bit closer. Earlier in the year, these two teams played. Tyler, how'd that go?
Yeah, in the Sugar Creek Classic semifinal. Really a back-and-forth battle the entire time. 50-49, Western Boone ended up winning on a last-second shot by Spencer Wright. But close game all around. These teams match up really evenly well. Western Boone slightly smaller but more athletic. North Montgomery with the height, though. So expect another close battle day. Expect a couple teams looking to get some more conference wins here under the belt.
And we'll see. Cortez Stoudemire, the leading scorer for Western Boone. We'll get into the matchup stats there if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah, going to Western Boone first. As you mentioned, Cortez, the leading player on the team, 17.2 points per game as a senior. Next up, Spencer Wright has been coming along slowly in the season. He's up to 14 points per game. Then it's followed by Connor Hull, 8 points a game. Then we have Jake Jones, who's come around the last couple of games. Didn't score much in the first, but he's been averaging 6. And then Jonathan McAtee out again today, out until likely next Friday. He is the main point guard, so expect Cortez and Connor to keep the role that they have been with the main facilitators on offense for the Stars.
Yep, McAtee's got the finger problem that he's trying to work through, and like you just said, he should be back next week, maybe even as soon as the earliest game next week, so we'll see how that turns out here as the girls varsity team, their regular season is over for both teams, heading into conference play, and the boys, of course, still have about a month to go here in front of us. We'll take a break and be back shortly for keys to the game and player spotlights here on WBTV Sports.
WBTV Sports would like to take this time to recognize the Lebanon Martial Arts Academy. The academy is conveniently located next to the Lebanon Movie Theater. For more information, check out their website at www.lebanonmartialartsacademy.com or call at 765-335-2080.
We're back here at North Montgomery High School, and under a minute to go before the clock runs to 0. We'll get started with the starting lineups here. Just looking at the team comparison here. Points per game, Western Boone, they're scoring just a few under 60 points per game. North Montgomery, they're at the 52 mark as well. There, and we see the rebounds, assists, steals, that's all pretty close. So points per game, Western Boone in favor, but after that, these two teams very evenly matched.
Yeah, and look for Western Boone to try to take advantage of that turnover battle, averaging about 12 a game. North Montgomery averaging about 17. Like to see him try to run some form of press, get some pressure on cause some turnovers early in this game, try to get some momentum. They've been starting out the first quarter of the last couple games really hot. Like to see that again and keep it consistent like the girls did throughout the entire game.
Yeah, of course, Western Boone going to be leaning heavily on Cortez Stoudemire, their leading scorer, as we mentioned, with 17 points per game, one of the best scorers in the conference, and it's going to be key for him to get going early in order for the Stars to sustain the success that they've had with him under the helm.
Yeah, and Stoudemire coming off a hot weekend, about 20 versus Greencastle on Saturday, and they dropped a career-high 30 points versus Danville. Western Boone taking the number 2 team in 3A to overtime, and then losing by 1 to another solid Greencastle team. 2 losses last weekend, but still a hot streak right now for the Stars. A lot of momentum heading into this conference game.
Yep, we're going to take a break here and head to the national anthem on WBTV Sports.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the that a blind was still there. Whoa, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Welcome back here. We're getting through the starting lineups right now. First for the hosting North Montgomery Chargers.
Yeah, talking about that size advantage. Logan Kelly is a point guard, the only player under 6 foot on that starting lineup. Darren Bradford, the leading scorer, averaging about 12 a game. 6'1" senior. Preston Shaw, a 6'4" senior that can play forward and guard, can run the point guard position at 6'4", which is dangerous against any high school team. 6'2" Alex Wallace, another tall senior, and then 6'5" Jack Thompson, likely to be a problem for any team in the post in the Sagamore Conference. So big size advantage, a lot of 6'4", 6'5" on this North Montgomery team. Likely the sixth man, also 6'2", coming in for North Montgomery.
Now with that, we will look at the starting lineups for Western Boone here shortly. Led by Cortez Stoudemire, as we mentioned earlier, 17 points per game. Let's take a look at those guys now.
Cortez Stoudemire, senior. Connor Hull, senior.
Spencer Wright, senior.
Starts, put it back up. We're back here now. We're getting through the starting lineups on the floor, at least, for North Montgomery. We already went through those guys. And Tyler, some keys to the game here. First for the hosting Chargers.
Yeah, Chargers got to limit those turnovers, 17 a game, quite a bit. That's expect the press from West Boone. You know they've seen it, and they got to be consistent. Blew a couple leads there in the fourth quarter last time these two teams played. They've seen each other. Could be advantage for either team, depends on how the coaching is run. And you got to get Radford going. The last game that they played against each other did not get going until the third quarter. McDaniel only 4 first half points, the leading scorer. He's going to have to come out and put on the offense production. Otherwise, they're going to have another 49 spot and a crucial game.
Yeah, looking at these scoring averages, Western Boone in the first quarter, they're averaging 14 points. Second only to their fourth quarter total of 17. As for North Montgomery, 12.9 first quarter points. That's their second highest to 14 points in the fourth quarter. So the first and the fourth quarter, the two strongest here for both these teams. And of course, North Montgomery, they are winless in conference. Western Boone's been able to win a couple of conference games, but just 2 and 3 on the year so far. North Montgomery through 4 games, 0-4. And now onto the floor here, we've got the first quarter of play, tip-off Shaw and Freeman.
Likely waiting for the lights to turn back up here. They're going to go anyway. The lights have yet to turn on. Nevertheless, we will start this game. Connor Hull bringing it up court.
Pull over to Wright, Spencer Wright starting his game off, driving inside. Going to look for some points here. With the assist is Wright instead, and the points go to Caleb Freeman. His first start in the past couple of games.
That's the first basket of the game for Freeman. Good assist there by Wright, getting the playmaking started early.
The girls' game between these two teams went heavily in favor of Western Boone. This one projected to be quite a bit closer after a 1-point finish the last time these two teams met over a month ago. And now that pass tipped out of bounds by Thompson.
Yeah, just a little bit of an overpass. North Montgomery actually going to go with this full court press here, a man-to-man though, so once you get it in, it's one of the easier press to break. Cole does so, gets the offense set up for the Stars.
Down low is Wright, looking for an outlet man, gets that. Over to Stoudemire now. The Stars up 2-0. Key here is going to be Wright, especially getting those passes off. Stoudemire, three-point ball up. That one falls no good. So Stoudemire with the putback. Right hand, that's in on the left side. Cortez Stoudemire will not be denied his points. 4-0 run early for the Stars.
Yeah, and the 5'11" Connor Hull going in amongst the trees there for North Montgomery, getting the offensive rebound, passing it right back to Stoudemire. Gets the layup, his first bucket of the game for the team's leading scorer.
I love how you said that into the trees. As tall as these defenders are for North Montgomery, it's going to be key for Western Boone to be able to weed through them quite often here tonight.
They're going to do that there. Thompson's going to miss the layup, gets his offensive rebound, loses the handle though, and it's going to be Stars ball.
Brett Wethington with the rebound. Cortez Stoudemire wanted the three, will drive inside. Foul called as Stoudemire tried to go up to the basket.
Yeah, and Bradford, his first foul of the game, just lost his footing a little bit trying to keep up with Stoudemire. Had to grab him, stop him from getting an easy layup. We're going to see our first sub already. It's going to be number 13, Zach Searle, in for Logan Kelly.
Getting some instruction from the coach. Now Western Boone going to start this one off. Possession once again. Brett Wethington's hands. Connor Hull goes up strong, stop shot. That one's in. A deuce there by Connor Hull, the senior.
Yeah,
and the Stars.
Good shot there by Hull. Don't see him often. He normally shoots you the layups or three-pointers. Nice to see the mid-range game get there. And Stars, as you mentioned, playing good defense to start.
Thompson, no charge. Instead, he'll get his points. The first two on the board for Western Boone. Excuse me, for North Montgomery. 6-2, Western Boone lead.
Thompson did not play in the Sugar Creek Classic game. 6'5" senior, big size advantage that the Chargers missed. Now Stoudemire going to go and airball a floater there, tough shot, and North Montgomery to bring it up in transition.
Bradford with the ball, goes inside, takes the shot himself and makes that one over the top of Spencer Wright. Stoudemire right side, hand off over to Spencer Wright, commanding this offense now is the senior Wright. Freeman outside of his comfort zone at the volleyball line, down low, shovel pass, up. They're going to call a block there.
It's going to be a block on Wallace, going to send Stoudemire to the line. 80% free throw shooter on the year. We're going to see two subs. Again, Logan Kelly coming quickly back in, and 6'5" senior, another tall player from North Montgomery, Kiefer Carmian.
Yeah, Carmian was in for most of the game against Western Boone earlier in the season. Stoudemire at the line. First shot, that one's in from a shooter that makes most of his free throws. Exiting the game will be Thompson and Bradford. We'll see how long they're out though, likely just a quick rest as we saw with Kelly. Stoudemire, second of two. His charity shot, that one's in. Stars 4-point lead. Shaw on the left side, now goes inside, back out, three-point ball, up and missed. Too strong there by Alex Wallace. And now Spencer Wright with a carry. Turnover, North Montgomery ball.
Yeah, Wright call with a carry. They're trying to get the hesitation. First turnover of the game. Don't see that called a lot, but the ref obviously saw it. There's a pretty blatant carry trying to pull the hesitation. It's going to be a turnover, North Montgomery ball.
Yeah, and Spencer Wright doesn't commit too many turnovers. There, that's probably his first carry even on the year. Doesn't travel much either. There's a floater made by Carmine. The senior Kiefer Carmine with a nice shot there. Bring this within one score. And now Wright's going to race down his side of the court. Wright goes down low, tries to shovel it off. The pass is stolen, jump ball.
It's going to be North Montgomery ball. So another turnover, two in a row there for Wright. Don't see a lot of those. Now Wallace is going to be bringing the ball up the court from North Montgomery. A chance to tie or take the lead here if they score on this possession.
Under 4 minutes to go. We're at the halfway point of the first quarter, brought to you by Home National Bank here on WBTV Sports. Down by 2, that pass cut by Wethington. Down on the floor, foul called against Caleb Freeman.
Yeah, that's going to be Freeman's first, and it's only going to be Western Boone's first of the game about halfway through this first quarter.
And now inbounding it will be Searle. And the charging Chargers here hosting the game at North Montgomery. Shaw at the right wing. Here's a shot by Searle. Floated in. How did he make that with the right hand? And that ties the game up. Spencer Wright dishes this one off. That one's stolen. Sent out of bounds. Western Boone ball off the hand of Logan Kelly, taking it from Cortez Stoudemire. And Stoudemire to inbound. Stoudemire missing the potential game-winning buzzer beater at the half-court line against Greencastle this past Saturday. He's got the ball now. Moving inside, back out.
Yeah, good defense here. A lot of pressure by North Montgomery. Hull loses his balance there. Regains it though, he still has possession of the ball.
That was impressive by Hull not to let go of the ball as the cheer block of North Montgomery gets going.
It's going to be a foul on Logan Kelly though. This one's going to get the ball out of bounds. Bradford going to come back in likely for Kelly after his first foul.
Already the third foul called against the team wearing those National Guard jerseys. Bradford comes back in, sends Kelly to the bench for the second time today, and the inbound pass from Stoudemire with 3 to go in the first. Wethington gets the pass, receives it out, and sends it to Connor Hull. Hull being worked on by Shaw. Wethington driving inside, shot blocked. Sent out of bounds, Western Boone ball, but nevertheless the block there impressively by Alex Wallace, 6'2" senior.
Yeah, right. Wellington which went in there, got swatted, but it's going to be Western Boone ball nevertheless. He's going to run this inbound play, try to get some offense going.
Connor Hull inside. He's had the ball quite a bit today. Now Wellington. Spencer Wright takes the shot. And an offensive foul called against Spencer Wright. That'll be his first foul of the game. Team second.
It's going to be the first on Spencer Wright. North Montgomery now with the chance to take the lead. Not a lot of offense from the Stars after that quick 6-0 run to start.
Coach Chad Arnold of the Chargers gets the play in, but foul called there early by Shaw.
Yeah, they're going to call a travel there. A turnover by Shaw. North Montgomery still employing that press, but a sub going to be quick to come in. It's going to be Thompson for Zach Searle.
Returning to lineup is Thompson, replacing Searle. First to come off the bench was Searle. He'll be sent back with some collapse from his sideline. Jake Jones comes in for Western Boone and will replace Brett Wethington, a pair of seniors, swapping in and out.
Yeah, and the first sub of the game for Western Boone. So a bit of different strategies letting the players for Western Boone stay out there for the majority of the quarters. Don't have a deep rotation right now. North Montgomery, a lot of subs that can come in, quick rotations. See how those different styles will turn out.
Some confusion here, trying to get this sorted out, and the referees and the players from Western Boone. 2:26 up on the clock, tie ball game at 8. After the Stars jumped out to an early lead, North Montgomery coming back pretty quickly. Stoudemire with the ball. Cortez Stoudemire setting up his offense. Eyes on the defender Bradford. Uses the screen. And sent to the ground, trying to get that shot. A little shaken up is Stoudemire, but he'll rush back. And now Bradford with a 3. That one's missed. Lucky break by the Stars as it was 5-on-4. And now Stoudemire shaken up.
Stoudemire landed hard on that wrist, but they're going to call a foul on the ground. It's going to be underneath the baseline. Stoudemire going to inbound.
You can tell that wrist is bothering him.
That's going to be the second foul on Wallace, though.
Not quite sure which wrist for Stoudemire, but he'll send this one in to Connor Hull. Hull goes down the baseline. Shot missed, but 2 free throws coming for Caleb Freeman. Looking at Freeman's numbers from the free throw line so far this year. He shot around 60%. Carmine gets called with his first foul, the 5th one already, just in the first quarter, called against the home team. The Stars in blue at the free throw line with Freeman. Shot, that one's up and missed.
You're going to see Marcus Stepp come in, the freshman.
Stepp missed last game due to injury. He's in, waiting his return after this shot. Freeman, his shot's up and in. And now Stepp will come in and send Freeman, the shooter, back to the bench. Losing quite a bit of size there was Western Boone, but Stepp, very capable shooter. 1 point game, down one is Shaw and his team. Bradford has it near the right elbow. Looking to dish off the pass, stolen by Hull, and a foul called there, likely on Carmine.
Yeah, that's going to be the second on Carmine. The sixth already for the Stars.
And we're likely going to see some bonus shots in the first quarter of play. Not something you hear very often, but the Stars with the advantage. .136 to go, gets the pass in, needing to go the full length of the court, and Stoudemire will do just that. Mostly by himself now at the volleyball line, being defended pretty closely by Logan Kelly. 3 ball up, and that's in. Cortez Stoudemire with the assist over to Connor Hull, who made the 3.
Yeah, good 3 there by Hull. Hit his first 2 shots of the game. Good sign for them.
Down low, right-handed hook shot, made that one by Jaron Bradford. Thompson with the assist there. Now Wright's going to go up and gets blocked as well. We've seen a lot of blocks early down low. Kelly stolen by Stoudemire off the deep pass. Cortez Stoudemire will go up, and a foul on the floor.
And that's going to send Stoudemire to the free throw line for bonus.
Personal foul on North Montgomery's number 22, Preston
Going to be
Shaw.
on Preston Shaw, his first. So a lot of foul trouble in this first quarter already for North Montgomery. Stoudemire at the line to shoot another 2 free throws. Made his first 2 of the game, makes most of them.
There, good shot by him. Gets another opportunity in the 1-on-1 bonus. Only 2 fouls called against the Stars. They've played pretty well so far on the foul front. Up by 3. Stoudemire makes it 4. And now Shaw will take the ball up his side of the court, crossing the timeline as we speak here at North Montgomery High School. Shaw calling for some help. He gets it in the form of Zach Searle. Back over to Shaw now.
Bradford going to bring it out, likely for the last shot of the quarter. Try to get the Chargers back within 1 or 2 here with the made basket at the end.
Shaw guns this one over to the left side to Searle. 15 seconds. Preston Shaw likely going to want to get the ball in the hands of one of his better shooters like Bradford. He'll go up himself though. 4 seconds, 2-point shot. That one's made. And that will end the first quarter of play. Preston Shaw takes it himself for 2. Brings this one within 2 points. And remember, first time these teams met, it was a 1-point game. Now we're within 2 at the end of the first. With that, we'll take a break here. Nathaniel Finch and Tyler Brunny sending you off. We'll be back shortly here for high school basketball on WBTV Sports.
Lamar & Lamar Insurance strives to provide the highest quality insurance and service at the best possible price. Give Nick Threlkeld a call at 317-973-5700, or you can contact him by the email on your screen. Lamar & Lamar can take care of your insurance for auto, home, health, life, farm, and business.
Welcome back down here onto the court. 14-12 is the score. The Stars with bonus shots to come after that first quarter of play. Some replays here brought to you by Home National Bank. That one was a 3, perfectly executed by Stoudemire and Hull. And now back on into the action. Connor Holt standing at the timeline on the far side of the court from us. His team's up by 2. He has possession. And Spencer Wright going to take this one up. He's been pretty quiet so far today, but has been creating opportunities for his teammates for the first 8 minutes. Deep 3 by Jones. That one not successful. And it was a pretty poor shot. Heavily contested.
They're going to call a reach in there on Stoudemire. It's going to be his first of the game. Only the Stars' third, though.
Personal foul on Western Boone's number 3, Stoudemire. His first
Chargers are
foul.
going to have to be careful with their foul. 7 in the first quarter. Can't have another 7 here. Just unlimited free throws for the Stars. Only down 2 right now, but if you keep giving up free throws, it's going to be hard to come back.
That shot missed down low by Thompson. Wright with a rebound. Frustrated, gets this one off. He's going to race up far side of the court. The ball on the ground. Wright gets it over to the corner with Hull. Hull's played very well today. Throws that one up. And that will result in 2 free throws since he attempted the shot, even though he knew full well it wasn't going to connect. Nice heads-up play to get for 2 to the line instead of just a 1-on-1.
Yeah, and that's going to send Hull to the line, as you mentioned. It's going to be the 8th foul on the team already. Only the first, though, on Thompson.
Connor Hull, first of a pair. Shot up and in. Adds to the scoreboard. And from free throws, Connor Hull, one of the worst free throw shooters on this team, shooting under 40%. He would definitely like to get both of these. Raise that average up a bit. He will.
Yeah, there's some nights where you just can tell you're on, and Connor Hull seems to be having one of those nights. Leading scorer for the Stars right now. Already up to his season average. Yet to miss a shot.
Driving inside, Shaw goes up, misses that one over the top of Connor Hull. And now Stoudemire, 2 on 3. That pass out of bounds. It'll be Western Boone possession still.
Yeah, Stoudemire tried to pass that one off. Good move not to get the charge call, his second foul of the game, but maybe been a little too late. Tipped by Bradford, going to remain Western Boone ball under the basket, though.
Floater looking for the alley-oop, can't get it, but a foul.
It's going to be a foul on Thompson, his second now.
A lot of foul trouble pretty early. Will definitely affect North Montgomery late in the game.
It's going to send Wright to the line. Wright yet to score in this game. 2 shots, so he'll get both opportunities. It was a shooting foul. Wright about a 70% free throw shooter on the year. This first one's up and good. We're going to see a sophomore come in from North Montgomery. Number 4, Jacob Kirsch.
Quick replay you saw there, the right-handed hook by Bradford. Get his team within 2 at the time. Now the Stars are up by 4, possibly 5 if he makes this shot.
And correction, they actually called that foul on Bradford, which is going to be his second, as Wright makes both of those free throws. And good time for the Stars. They're making those free throws. It's the reason they're up 6 right now. So Bradford's going to have to come out in replace of Jacob Kirsch.
6-point game. Down on the board is Shaw and his team. Still plenty of time, though, as he's driving inside on his left. 6:30 to go in this half. Down low, ball out of bounds. It'll be Western Boone ball. Looks like that one might have went off the foot of Jack Thompson, the 6'5" senior.
Yeah, North Montgomery yet to get stuff going on the offense right now.
That shot over in the corner is Stoudemire. With an open pass over to Wright now. Wright takes the 3. That one's well short of where it needed to be. And now Stoudemire is going to come in himself. Gets this one out. Jones steps up. Fights for 2.
Basket by Jones.
Yeah, and that's going to be the first basket of the night for Jake Jones. The shoe falls off for Surhill. So a lot of that, ironically enough, for Western Boone when they were playing North Montgomery. It happened to North Montgomery here. We're going to get a sort of timeout, not a called timeout, but it's going to allow North Montgomery to get 2 subs. Wallace and Bradford both going to come back in. Both with 2 fouls. They're going to have to be careful here with 6 minutes left in the second quarter, but coach obviously putting a lot of trust in them, needs them out on the floor down 8.
Yeah, Western Boone, when they played North Montgomery, as you alluded to, at Crawfordsville is when they were having all the problems with their shoes. And then after that game, Coach Burkett decided, well, his players can wear whatever shoes they want. because the shoes they had for uniform was not working. Deep three shot up, missed, too strong by Bradford. And just barely receiving the pass to Spencer Wright. He's going to go inside, tries to take the shot. He's fouled.
That is going to be a foul on Thompson. That's going to be his second.
Personal foul on North Montgomery's
Very
number
upset
2,
is Coach Arnold, as we'll see another foul called, the 10th one against the home team, an 8-point game. The Stars can simply make free throws, and only free throws this game, no other shots, and they would still be with the lead, as they've been sent to the line time and time again.
Yeah, and Stars hitting these free throws, which is crucial right now. A chance to put a double-digit lead almost solely on free throws, as North Montgomery, just 2 minutes into the second quarter, is already in the double bonus.
Shot from the line, makes that one as well. Spencer Wright's been shooting well to this point in the game. 5:38 to go in the first half. 22-12, 10-point game. Shaw trying to cut into that deficit from the free throw line. Swings a pass down low. Shot, missed, but a foul.
Yeah, that's going to be the second foul on Stoudemire. See if they sub him, or Stoudemire doesn't pick up many fouls. Looks like they will likely sub him, though, just so he doesn't pick up that third.
Personal foul on Western Boone's number 3, Cortez Stoudemire, his second foul.
Wellington ready to come back in.
Yeah, Searle at the free throw line. He's going to hit that first one. It's his first point of the game, his first free throw of the game, I should say. And Searle, a 54% free throw shooter on the year. Had a very good game. It's a high-scoring game of the year, I believe, versus Western Boone Sugar Creek Classic. Put up 11 points. I'd like to see that production from him again in this game. That second free throw's up, and it's going to miss. So staying with the trend of hitting one free throw each trip.
Spencer Wright from the volleyball line over to the other side of the volleyball line with Connor Hull.
Yeah, and Stars have to adjust their offense. Here is North Montgomery starts to run that 2-3 zone. We saw a lot of this from the girls team as well, and good passing by the girls team when we saw barely any dribbling. Searle's going to come up with the loose ball.
He's got a chance for two. Floats that one well short. Jake Jones has the ball. He's going to back things up and slow it down. Connor Hull will have the ball now, bring this one up for his team.
Western Boone does not have some of their main three-point shooters, but Bradford going to go up for the layup here.
In transition with a left-handed layup is Jaron Bradford, and some much-needed points for North Montgomery. They're trying to cut back into this deficit. 22-15 is the score after that timeout called. 4.5 left here in the second. Nathaniel Finch and Tyler Brunny here after the Stars took that timeout. And what a start here for Western Boone. They've been shooting well on all fronts.
Yeah, Stars playing a good offensive game right now, playing a better defensive game, really. North Montgomery averaging about 50 a game, only at 15, a quarter and a half in. But Burkett wants to obviously make some adjustments. They switch to that 2-3 zone. It's proved effective the last couple trips down the court from the North Montgomery defense. He's going to call a timeout, get his team a break, and get him some strategy to go into it with a new mindset, as you have to change the game you play based on man-to-man or 2-3.
Yeah, first horn blown will be out on the court here shortly. And so far, some key players for Western Boone. Well, you can't really peg it down to one player because they've played so well as a team, getting different guys on the floor.
Yeah, and Connor Hull was playing well today. Yet to miss a shot, so see if they go to him at all. This 2-3 zone, one of their main three-point shooters. Now it looks like they're going to switch it to a 1-2-2, though, out of the timeout. Throw off Brickett's plans as he set up an offense for a 2-3 zone, likely.
Inside, back out. Wellington fakes the three. And now down low, right through the legs was the pass. On the floor, out of bounds. North Montgomery ball.
Goes off the foot of Wright, and we're going to see Wallace come back in. 24. In for Colton Scrimmager.
Now bringing up the ball is Alex Wallace. 4 minutes to go in the first half of play here in this game. Shot floated. What a good shot there by the 6'5" senior Carmine.
Yeah, just went over Jake Jones. 3-inch height advantage there, and easy layup for him. See how the Stars respond with this new change in
That shot, another three. He makes it. The triple by Connor Hull.
Yeah, Connor Hull didn't even look there, just went, took the three, and started running back down the court. You can tell there's some confidence there. There's going to be a foul on the ground on Jake Jones. That's going to be his first.
And now we're going to see Caleb Freeman back onto the game here shortly. Likely send Jones to the bench, but we'll confirm that here in a minute. Sure enough.
He's going to send Jones to the bench and going to bring a little bit of height out. The tallest player for the Stars, 6'4", Caleb Freeman.
Searle inbounds this one. He finds his man deep with Alex Wallace. And now down low, Searle gets this one back out. Bradford could have taken the three, didn't, floats it down low. The shot floated up, missed. Rebound by Western Boone. Taking the shot there was Carmine. Connor Hull with the rebound. And now back over to Hull.
Yeah, and even though Hull's had a good day today on offense, being patient with the ball, that's one of the things that Burkett prides himself on. Not taking a shot just because you're feeling good, making sure it's an open shot that you're taking. Oftentimes, that's why Stars managed to catch on fire.
Connor Hull goes inside. Shot made. Give it to him. Caleb Freeman down low with a three-point opportunity.
Yeah, good pass there by Hull. It's going to send Freeman to the line again. Hit 1 of 2 the first trip, about a 60% free throw shooter on the year. And the Stars now up double digits. That's going to be the second foul on Preston Shaw. So all starters but Logan Kelly now with at least 2 fouls. See what adjustments they make in their game plan. That's why it's more than likely why they went to the zone, Nathaniel. 2-3 zone, less chance for fouls, less chance for points in the paint, action in the paint. A lot of those fouls are called.
Yeah, but as for the Stars, while they're in the bonus, they need to really attack down low and into the middle of the zone here. There's the shot. Basket doesn't count anyway.
It's going to be a foul on Marcus Stepp, the freshman. It's going to be his first. They call that on the floor. So now the Stars 1 free throw away from the bonus. No one really in foul trouble. Stoudemire the only one with 2. Doesn't foul often.
From the corner, over on the left wing right there was Wallace. Setting things back up with 2:22 up on the clock. Shaw from the right elbow. That one almost lost. Carmine with a shot. Goes up high, misses it. Rebound by Shaw over to Carmine. And North Montgomery retains possession on that impressive play down low. Shot hooked up, missed.
That one looks like it's going to be a foul on Wethington. That's going to be his first, and it's going to send Searle to the line again.
And now both teams are in the bonus.
Excuse me, that is actually going to be on Marcus Stepp. That's going to be his second. Wethington yet to commit a foul in this game.
27-17, 10-point game now from the line. The first shot of 2 is up. That one's missed. Stoudemire awaits his return to the game. Has to come check back in. And we'll send Wethington to the bench. So all the starters except Wethington out on the floor. You see Stepp replacing him in the normal lineup for Western Boone. Now from the free throw line, here's Searle. He made that one and now cuts the lead to 9. Stoudemire slowing things down under 2 minutes to play in the first half. Looking for some momentum to take into the break. Here's an opportunity. 3-point ball. That's too strong. Taken by Stepp and missed. Rebounded by Shaw. That one sent out of bounds. Western Boone possession. Off the hand of Searle. Couldn't quite corral that one in.
Yeah, good effort. Tipped by Stepp, and then looked like it was going to be grabbed by Searle, but goes off his fingertips, and it's going to be Western Boone ball.
Stoudemire slowing things down. He's got 90 seconds to work with here. He's just going to stand there and wait for some pressure. Still waiting and no pressure from the defense of North Montgomery. Now they're starting to get calls from the coach to move up some more. And now a double team in the corner, getting rid of it over to Hull. Hull with a double team over to Stoudemire. And now the Stars going to play this game. They've already wasted 30 seconds off the clock. 3-point ball up. That one in and out. And right shot missed as well.
Yeah, good look for Stoudemire there, though. Just in and out. It's going to be Western Boone ball under the baseline. See if they try to get a bucket off the inbound or if they're going to take it back out, try to sit for another 30 seconds like they did there and end the half.
Just a bit below 60 seconds left here in the first half. We'll see Bradford and Shaw head to the bench for a breather and some water. Stoudemire commanding this offense with the inbound. Launches it off to Marcus Stepp. Full with 50 seconds to work with. Goes inside all the way up with a shot. Misses that one. Just barely off the backboard with a miss.
Yeah, the first miss of the game for Hull. They're going to call a timeout. North Montgomery, they're going to send Wallace, Searle, and Shaw back onto the floor for likely the last offensive possession of the half for North Montgomery.
Yeah, and that timeout there by Coach Arnold at North Montgomery will lead us to head into a timeout as well. And we'll be back after this commercial break and a word from our sponsors.
Whitaker Glass and Mirror, located across from the Lebanon Municipal Building, has been serving the Boone County area for nearly 15 years. Whitaker takes care of windows, specialty glass, mirrors, windshields, and more. Contact Troy and Janie at 765-482-1500 or online at www.whitglass.com.
We're back down here. 27-18 is your score. Under 40 seconds to go in the second quarter. The Stars will start out on defense after North Montgomery called the last time out. Let's head back onto the floor.
North Montgomery likely called that last time out to get Bradford, Shaw, and Wallace, a lot of their offensive keys back on the floor for the offensive possession. Less likely to get a foul unless it's an offensive foul. All of them with 3.
.30 seconds to go.
Looks like North Montgomery is going to try and hold out for this last shot here. Make it a 7 or 6 point game before the half would be better margin than 9. Just sounds better. Nevertheless, to keep it single digits.
8 seconds. With the shot, the 2-pointer is good. Now with 3 seconds. Right, 1 second from half court, launches one. That one's airballed, but to no harm. Up by 7 is the Stars, and they're going to head into the locker room with the lead here and try to get some momentum going, continuing from this half into the next half after they played pretty well. Tyler, if you've got some scoring totals here for North Montgomery.
Yeah, for North Montgomery, leading all scorers as usual, Jaron Bradford, 6 points. Zach Searle, another good production off the bench, though, with 4 points of his own. Then we got 4 points from Kiefer Carmian off the bench as well, so some bench players contributing, and then 2 points apiece for Preston Shaw, Alex Wallace, and Jack Thompson. Then going for Western Boone, looking at the scoring right now, we have 10 points for Connor Hull, leading all the scores, already above his season average. Cortez Stoudemire with 6. Caleb Freeman has 5 points of his own. Jake Jones has 2, and Spencer Wright has 4 to round out the scoring for the Western Boone Stars.
All right, and with that, we'll take a break here and be back after this halftime break. Nathaniel Finch and Tyler Brunny on WBTV Sports.
WBTV Sports would like to take this time to recognize the Lebanon Martial Arts Academy. The academy is conveniently located next to the Lebanon Movie Theater. For more information, check out their website at www.lebanonmartialartsacademy.com or call at 765-335-2080.
WBTV Sports is proud to welcome LSI Lawn and Landscape Services to our broadcast family. Give Landon a call or text at 317-430-5007. LSI is your proven leader for all your turf care needs, from mowing and trimming to tree and shrub installation. LSI can even handle all your snow removal needs. That's LSI Lawn and Landscape Services.
This portion of the game is being brought to you by Wine Coop Accounting Services. Give them a call at 317-441-8135 and let them take the stress out of your taxes. Wine Coop Accounting Services has over 30 years tax experience and specializes in small business accounting financial reports. That number again is 317-441-8135.
Do you need shirts for a school, business, club, or anything else? Give Willie Smith and Smith Tees Screen Printing a call. Smith Tees will give you excellent service with satisfaction guaranteed. Just call 765-436-7930.
Looking for some tasty options at your next event? Give Cochran's Catering and Cakes a call. No job is too big or too small at Cochran's. For all your catering and cake needs, contact Beth at 765-676-6369. Opus Packaging is a proud sponsor of WBTV Sports. Opus Packaging provides customers with the best packaging and distribution solutions to meet your specific needs. Check out Opus Packaging online at www.opuspkg.com.
WBTV Sports would like to recognize Thompson Lawn Mowing for helping make this broadcast possible. For all your lawn mowing needs, contact John Thompson at Thompson Mowing at 765-366-5070.
Whitaker Glass and Mirror, located across from the Lebanon Municipal Building, has been serving the Boone County area for nearly 15 years. Whitaker takes care of windows, specialty glass, mirrors, windshields, and more. Contact Troy and Janie at 765-482-1500 or online at www.whitglass.com.
Smart Manufacturing is always there for your welding, fabrication, and design needs. Locally owned and operated by Gary Cummins and Dale Thompson. Stop by their new facility 7 miles south of Lebanon on Lebanon-Pittsboro Road. Or you can always give them a call at 765-481-8650. That's Smart Manufacturing.
Hoosier Agromatics certified and experienced team of professionals provides planning, design, sales, construction, service, and parts for farm and small commercial grain systems. The construction team's clean and quick approach assures the most efficient option for you while keeping your facility operating at its best with an eye for the future. Give Hoosier Agromag a call at 765-436-2203 or visit their website at HoosierAg.com.
This portion of the broadcast is being brought to you by Jones Home Services. They're a 24-hour heating and cooling specialist. Give them a call at 317-753-0230 or check them out online at joneshomeservices.biz for all your home and improvement needs.
Bob's Concessions sells foods such as Polish and Italian sausage, tenderloins, hamburgers, hot dogs, fries, and more. You can find Bob Campbell and his delicious food truck at events such as the Turning of the Leaves Festival and other fairs around the area. For more information, call 317-850-6491.
Thanks to JL Hardwood and Flooring Restorations for making this broadcast possible. Our friends at JL Hardwood and Flooring Restorations do custom inlays, refinishing, laminate, and vinyl plank flooring. Give Jesse and Kristen a call at 765-894-5978 or check them out on Facebook. That's JL Hardwood and Restoration.
St. Adrian Meats and Sausage, located on the square in downtown Lebanon, offers locally raised and handcrafted proteins. Experts in livestock production and nutrition, their core value is that quality protein begins with exceptional nutrition. From birth to butcher, they know exactly what is in their products and how the animals are raised. Support your Boone County butchers and buy local. St. Adrian is open Fridays from noon until 6 and Saturdays from 10 to 4.
Lamar & Lamar Insurance strives to provide the highest quality insurance and service at the best possible price. Give Nick Threlkeld a call at 317-973-5700 or you can contact him by the email on your screen. Lamar & Lamar can take care of your insurance for auto, home, health, life, farm, and business.
Ready to make a move? Then look no further than Moody & Company, powered by Keller Williams Realty, as a top 5% real estate team in all of Boone County and greater Indianapolis. Moody & Company works hard so you don't have to. So when moving time comes, you better get moving with Moody. Call 765-336-1622 today.
Podcast is brought to you in part by Collins Equipment. Located in Thorntown, Collins Equipment specializes in high-quality used tractors, trucks, and equipment. You can reach Chris Collins at 317-347-0074 or at collinseq@yahoo.com. You can visit their website at collinseq.com as well. Contact Collins Equipment today.
The Jamestown Lions Club has been serving the Boone County area for many years. If you'd like to be part of the great organization, stop by the Jackson Township Historical Society on the third Monday of every month and check it out. All meetings are open to the public. That's the Jamestown Lions Club.
C&J Well Company is a proud sponsor of WBTV Sports. This locally owned family business can help you with high-quality wells, pumps, and water treatment. Give them a call at 317-852-9355 and ask about their $100 savings for a 6-point inspection fall special. Bacteria sampling, pump tests, pressure tank tests, and flow evaluation, C&J Well Company can do it all. Jamestown Christian Church is a proud sponsor of WBTV Sports. Sunday service takes place at 9 a.m. for life groups, 10 a.m. for worship, and 5 p.m. for youth group. Jamestown Christian Church. Small church, big heart.
Welcome back here at North Montgomery High School. Nathaniel Fitz, Tyler Brunny joining you. 27-20 is the score here. And first, North Montgomery, they're down by 7 because of some struggles they've had shooting.
Yeah, they've had some shooting woes all night. The team on paper is a good three-point shooting team, about 30% on the year. They've only taken 3 attempts and they've made none of them, so likely to see a little bit more from behind the arc if they get the opportunity. But if it's not there, don't push it is what I would recommend. Obviously, I'm not the coach. He's got his own strategies, but no three-point attempt, no three-point makes is not something you see in high school basketball or any basketball at this point in basketball anymore. So,
yeah, as for scoring averages, both teams are averaging around 12 points in the third quarter throughout the season. Western Boone, however, once you get into the fourth quarter, they're all the way up to 18 points in the fourth quarter averaging, and where North Montgomery falls down to around 14. So definitely going to look to get some consistent scoring all across the board here. Western Boone had pretty consistent shooters, and when you get into North Montgomery scores, that's when it's not as consistent. You've had Bradford leading the way with 6. As for Western Boone, Connor Hull with 10 points. A couple threes as well from him.
Yeah, Connor Hull, Spencer Wright, and Cortez Stoudemire, the big 3 really most of the time for Western Boone on offense. Connor Hull already the big story tonight for Western Boone, though, 10 points. Missed 1 shot, only hit 2 threes already, above his season average, the leading scorer for the entire game. Cortez Stoudemire with 6 of his own, and Spencer Wright with 4, so obviously going to see them keep their production up. The Stars are going to need them to keep it up and keep the big night up for Connor Hull.
Yeah, and limiting fouls is going to be huge for both these teams, but especially North Montgomery, who had already tallied enough fouls to put the Stars in the bonus in the first quarter. So definitely going to be key if they can make sure not to let so many fouls up this time.
Yeah, and the good news for North Montgomery, though, right now is with all the fouls they've had, the most anyone has is 2 fouls. So you don't want to pick up that third early in the third quarter, but 2 fouls in a half is not terrible. You want to just stay out of foul trouble. You can't pick up 7 fouls in 1 quarter, especially down 7 when you know you're going to have to foul later if this game remains this close. So it's going to be crucial for North Montgomery to limit the fouls. That way they have spare fouls to use, and they're not just letting the Stars shoot free throws when it comes to clutch time late in that fourth quarter.
And as for Western Boone, if you do get a lot of fouls called against or called racked up, like in the first quarter where you get to the line a lot, they've made a lot of their free throws to this point. It's going to be key to keep that going. But definitely attacking the inside and down the middle of the defense of North Montgomery and trying to get those fouls drawn more often and get to the line more often. The way they've been shooting, it's going to be important.
Yeah, North Montgomery, while they want to limit the fouls, there are certain people that they would not mind fouling when it comes to pressure situation. Don't foul Cortez Stoudemire about 75% on the year, but you may want to foul someone like Marcus Stepp, yet to hit a free throw this year, or Caleb Freeman shooting around 50%, Connor Hull shooting around 50%. The team's only 62% as a collective unit. As we get the action underway here in the second half. Stars running a 2-3 zone. North Montgomery did this earlier, likely trying to limit fouls, trying to force North Montgomery to shoot inside as they haven't shot or made a 3 yet.
Yeah, there's a shot by Searle after the first 30 seconds of play in the second half.
Searle's going to miss that one, though. It's going to be a jump ball, and it's going to go to Western Boone.
The Stars with a 7-point lead. They're wearing blue. Of course, the Chargers wearing white tonight. White and camouflage, as tonight is recognizing the National Guard. Had soldiers lined up across the doors at halftime.
Yeah, and Connor Hull gets the ball tipped away from him there. They're forcing him to go to his left hand. A lot of teams will do that. Make you go to your off hand. Stoudemire going to go for a deep three here, and he's going to go in and out. That's 2 straight in and out three-pointers for Cortez Stoudemire. Wallace going to drive, pass it to Bradford. Easy layup for the first bucket of the second half.
27-22 the score. Here's Western Boone, and Spencer Wright going to go inside. Tries to get the pass off. Foul will be called as that pass went nowhere. Wright went into a forest of North Montgomery players.
Yeah, that's going to be the first foul on Zach Searle. You're going to see Logan Kelly, who started this game, come in and be the sixth man of the second half, likely in replace of Searle.
And if you missed it earlier, North Montgomery, every one of their starters is 6'1" or above, including number 40, 6'5", Jack Thompson. The Stars not quite as tall, and that's where a lot of the height advantage has gone as Western Boone. There's a couple players on the floor. Shot by Stoudemire missed.
He tipped out of bounds, though, by Hull trying to save the ball. Refs letting them play a little bit more. Not many fouls called so far. A lot of scrappy play.
Over in the corner now is Logan Kelly. That shot with the right hand is in by Preston Shaw.
And all of a sudden, it's a 3-point game here. Stars come out slow in that third quarter a lot, but they're not going to be able to do that as Hull gets a travel. It's going to be another turnover.
The Stars have yet to score in the first 2 minutes into the second half, and they've been struggling as of late to get some shots. A couple turnovers. And now North Montgomery with some of that momentum. It's only a 3-point ball game.
Yeah, 1 shot away from being a tie ball game here, and you can tell that this crowd's just been waiting for North Montgomery to get into this ball game.
From the free throw line, the jump shot missed. Taken there by Wallace.
It's going to be the third foul on Thompson as he just shoves right after getting the rebound.
Jack Thompson. That's his third personal foul. Team second.
2 fouls on North Montgomery. Not as quick paced on the fouls, only 2 in first 2 minutes.
Here's Connor Hull out of bounds, gets this one in to Cortez Stoudemire. And Stoudemire's racing down the side, backs up. He's at the volleyball line now. Wethington over to Freeman. Some quick passing for Western Boone. Takes the shot. Give it to him. Cortez Stoudemire with an and one.
It's going to be the third foul on Carmine as well. It's going to send Cortez to the line. A great shot there, great body control. Just like that quells the momentum of North Montgomery.
And a very physical game to this point by both teams, and 3 fouls against the 2 big men. 6'5" Carmine, 6'5" Thompson for North Montgomery.
Stoudemire misses that free throw, but good effort by Wellington. Tipped off of Carmine. It's going to be Western Boone ball on the baseline.
Wellington over to Connor Hull. Wright's going to go inside, picks up the ball, and he's down to the ground again. That time a block. Wright went to the ground twice. And Zach Searle.
Just like that, in 31 seconds, another 2 fouls. North Montgomery already up to 4 here.
Connor Hull with the ball. No movement yet from him. He's trying to set up this offense.
Stoudemire's going to dribble it here. Up 5. You don't need to shoot much like the girls did. If they're not going to come up on you, just sit there and dribble.
And once again, no pressure from this defense of North Montgomery. They're just sitting back, letting it happen.
Now things start to go in motion for the Stars.
Wellington races across the arc. Now here's Wright, out to Wellington. Wellington jump shot, air ball. That one nowhere near where it needed to be for Brett Wellington.
North Montgomery going to bring the ball up. Stars took a lot of time off the clock there on that last possession, almost a minute. Now North Montgomery have to go quick and try to get a shot.
Searle from the free throw line gets this one to Shaw. Shaw stops, pops, and makes that one. Preston Shaw cuts back into that lead, makes a three-point game, and now the Stars racing down their side.
Yeah, Shaw, 2 baskets already, 6 points, 2 baskets in this third quarter alone. Both in the paint as a hard screen set, but they're not going to call a foul.
3.5 to go in the third. The Stars only 2 points this quarter. There's the shot, missed it by Stoudemire, averaging 12 only with 2. The Stars at least slowing down the pace of play. Now going inside Shaw, right hand hook, missed, rebound Freeman. And now Spencer Wright's going to go down the court, wants the three, doesn't, gets it off to Stoudemire instead, being guarded by Kelly.
Stoudemire going to set up the offense.
Cortez Stoudemire inside with the shot, right hand, and it's good off the glass.
Stoudemire, that's his 6th made field goal of the night. Kelly with an uncontrolled layup. Stars going to push in transition now. Good pass by Wright and a layup there by Caleb Freeman.
And now the Stars with some momentum coming here.
Yeah, and speaking of Cortez Stoudemire, normally a 3-point shooter. He's got 6 made field goals today. All of them 2 as a 3 goes up by Wallace in the first one of the night for North Montgomery.
Yeah, and a timeout called there after that first 3-pointer made. North Montgomery's been struggling from anywhere beyond the 2-point line. Makes it there though. And with that, we'll take a break and be back shortly on WBTV Sports.
Smart Manufacturing is always there for your welding, fabrication, and design needs. Locally owned and operated by Gary Cummins and Dale Thompson. Stop by their new facility 7 miles south of Lebanon on Lebanon-Pittsboro Road. Or you can always give them a call at 765-481-8650. That's Smart Manufacturing.
(33-29) the score. The Stars with momentum going into the break, but a quick 3 made there by North Montgomery before the timeout was called. And that's the first 3-pointer of the night. Coach Arnold and the staff here at North Montgomery High School, that is, not very happy with his players, trying to get it jammed into their head that they need to start making more of those shots.
Yeah, and North Montgomery right now only outscoring the Stars 9-6 in this third quarter. Not a really high-scoring game, not that we expected it, with 2 teams averaging around 55 points per game. But a defensive battle here, both teams looking for a conference win. Western Boone looking to go to 500 in conference.
Spencer Wright gets this one off, stolen by Kelly, but out of bounds, Western Boone ball.
Yeah, and Wright's done that a couple times this game, gone under the baseline and jumped and had nowhere to go, tried to make a pass and had it tipped. Lucky though, it's going to be Western Boone ball on the baseline. It's been there a lot of the time for Stars.
There's the shot that's missed. Put back Wright, missed.
You're right, missed 2 layups there.
North Montgomery ball there as it went off the line.
Yeah, Stoudemire dove for the ball there. Likely thought it was off. Western Boone trying to save it, but saves it for North Montgomery. Shaw with the ball now on Wright. scored a lot right now in this second half. Not seeing a lot from Bradford, though, as he goes up.
There's Shaw down low, takes a shot, made it. Give him his 2 points and an opportunity for a third. Preston Shaw.
It's going to be the second foul on Wright. First foul of the half, though, for Western Boone. So foul's not a concern as of yet, but a chance to make it a 1-point game as Shaw goes to the free throw line. Already his third made basket of the second half. Shaw 67% on the line.
From the free throw line, here's the 3-point opportunity. That shot's missed, rebounded by Western Boone, but it goes out of bounds. Western Boone ball still.
Now they're going to go to a full court press here. Taking that momentum back as North Montgomery been like that. Back and forth momentum for a lot of this half, a lot of the game, really.
Now you've got Cortez Stoudemire racing down. He's on his own side of the court now, facing some pressure, the most this game so far by Kelly. Going up with a shot, layup made. Making his own lane is down low Cortez Stoudemire, but here's a shot, blocked, fouled. The 5'9" Logan Kelly tried to go up, shortest on the team.
It's going to be the third on Wright, though. 2 quick fouls. Seemed a bit like an errant foul there. Nathaniel Hull had the shot blocked. Wright went up to block it, but landed on Kelly. It's going to give him 2 free throws. Kelly, 0% on the year, 0 for 1, really. He misses that one.
0 for 2, he falls. And now Wellington will return to the game, send Spencer Wright to the bench. Because that was actually Spencer's third foul instead of second that they had up on the board. 4th one called against North Montgomery, 2 against Western Boone.
Now Connor Hull and Stoudemire are going to be doing the most of the scoring. Put in another good scorer, though. Jake Jones can catch on fire. Connor Hull with the floater, too strong, though.
Kelly trying to work on Stoudemire. Takes the shot, 2-pointer, that's in. Alex Wallace, a senior, the deuce.
Yeah, Wallace heating up. That's the second made basket in this half. North Montgomery now outscoring the Stars by 6 in this quarter.
Jake Jones. Stoudemire going inside, trying to do everything by himself. Gets it out now. Over to the corner of the ball with Hull. Connor Hull with a travel, it appears.
Yeah, travel there. Now Burkett's not happy. He's going to call a timeout here with 34 seconds left in this third quarter.
So you got 30 seconds left. The Stars, they're only up by 1. They definitely want some momentum heading into the quarter break. What do they need to do here on offense with just a few ticks over 30?
I think they just need to get back to the fundamentals. They're trying to rush stuff, missing a couple layups here. And just on defense, North Montgomery starting to hit their shots. You figured that would happen at some point. So just play good defense and try to stay fundamental. Like we expected, a close game, Nathaniel. It's always close between these two teams. So both of them won it. Both of them want this conference win. North Montgomery looking to get 500 on the year and get their first conference win, so it means a lot to them tonight in their home gym.
Yeah, we'll see. The Stars, they've got 2 games this weekend. They're down 2 under 500. We'll see. They're, of course, trying to shoot for that mark as well here before they head out of this weekend.
Now North Montgomery likely going to take this last shot. 34 seconds left. No shot clock in IHSA basketball, so they can hold it for as long as they want. And they have the chance to take a lead with a make shot here to end the quarter, which is actually a lot like what happened in the Sugar Creek Classic game when North Montgomery had a 1-point lead heading into the fourth, and it was close all throughout until Wright hit that last second shot.
With the ball is Wallace. He's going to back things up. 15 seconds left to take a breather. Down under 10 now. Driving inside. Here's Bradford down low. Shovels it out. That's an assist and a make by Zach Searle. And Stoudemire just heaves one up from 3/4. And the North Montgomery Chargers, for the first time today, have taken the lead by 1. When we come back, the score 36-35 on WBTV Sports.
Bob's Concessions sells foods such as Polish and Italian sausage, tenderloins, hamburgers, hot dogs, fries, and more. You can find Bob Campbell and his delicious food truck at events such as the Turning of the Leaves Festival and other fairs around the area. For more information, call 317-850-6491.
Three quarters behind us, at least one in front of us. We're heading into the fourth with 8 minutes to go. The Chargers with a 1-point lead, 36-35 is the score after they made a shot there to end the third quarter. And you mentioned this game has a lot of similarities to the last time these two teams played in the Sugar Creek Classic earlier this year.
Yeah, and going on some scoring for that. North Montgomery's best scoring quarter of the game so far. Outscored Western Boone 16-8. Western Boone, though, averaging about 18 in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to pull a good offensive quarter here. Get things heated back up after a slow third quarter, which we've said a couple times this year.
North Montgomery going to bring this one up with Wallace. Over to Bradford. The heave. Kelly wanted the three, doesn't get it. Instead
Kelly, a 32% shooter on the year, so he's no stranger to taking those threes, but with the lead, it's a smart idea. He's going to take this one, though.
More open than the last, and he makes that one, the triple by number 3, Logan Kelly. Spencer Wright's going to go up, gets the pass out. That's a travel. Without the travel, you would have seen 2 points off of the pass over to Connor Hull, but instead negated. And we have a 4-point lead for the home team.
Wallace going to bring the ball up, look to make a bigger lead for North Montgomery. Just a huge run here over the last really 10 minutes or so. Bradford going to go in.
Just over 7 to go in regulation. Bradford with the ball guarded by Wethington. He's going to go inside, dishes it out to the corner with Wallace.
Wallace going to go in for the layup. He's going to miss that. Searle gets the offensive rebound, though. It's going to be off of Stoudemire or Jones. Nevertheless, going to be North Montgomery ball under the baseline.
.46 on the clock. 4-point game brought in over to Sean out of Wallace. Mike's going to back up, take Western Boone's MO from the third quarter and try to slow the game down a bit. Bradford to Shaw. Shaw near the left elbow. Kelly nearly loses it on the dribble, but now in comes Bradford with a floater, and he makes it.
Bradford hits double digits on the game now. 10 points for him, the leading scorer.
Trying to get the pass off. He can't. Stoudemire keeps it, sent to the ground. The ball is loose. In transition, Kelly with the layup. An 8-point game out of nowhere. The Stars have been shooting cold and playing poor on defense. That's going to have to change here. Under 6 minutes to go. Connor Hull with the three, needing it, and he gets it. Connor Hull with the tray from the right wing, and that's huge. 3-point.
Connor Hull with his third three-pointer of the game. Wall's going to take it right to the hoop, though. Too easy score right there. His third bucket of the game. North Montgomery answers right back.
Hull has it, takes another three. Might he get it? He won't. And now you have Wallace. Takes the three himself. That one's missed as well on the floor jump ball.
Well short, but it's going to be Western Boone ball on the jump ball. Stars down 7 here. Got to get things going on offense rather quickly. Caleb Freeman going to come in for Brett Wethington.
Holt to inbound it. Going to try to get it into Stoudemire. Stoudemire's got the full court to move. He does it effortlessly with a spin there. Cortez Stoudemire tries to dish it off. Out of bounds. Turnover as Caleb Freeman's not able to haul in that pass.
Gonna see Garrett Morton come in for the first time. Sub in for Jake Jones. Wallace going to bring the ball up the court here. North Montgomery did exactly what they needed to, limiting the fouls, only 4.
On the floor, it's a turnover. Cortez Stoudemire, the Stars with numbers, with the pass, the block, the foul. It was caught on the floor, but Stoudemire will actually get a couple free throws.
It's going to be on 24. That's going to be Wallace, only his 3rd, and he's going to send Hull to the free throw line, 2 for 2 today, but only about a 50% free throw shooter on the year.
Here's Hull. Under 5 to go. 45-38. Make that 39. Hull with a phenomenal night to this point.
Yeah, Hull by far his best offensive production night. And it's been crucial for the Stars with Stoudemire and Wright not scoring as much as they usually do. He's going to put this one up as well, yet to miss a free throw.
Five-point game now. Moving the ball around in the backcourt, needing to get it off here shortly. They won't. 10-second violation. Turnover. Western Boone to the ball.
Yeah, it's good defense by the Stars right there, trying to cause some turnovers, get some quick points. Yeah, do that. It's going to be North Montgomery ball here. Excuse me, Stars ball after the North Montgomery turnover. Stars trying to build some momentum back in this game.
Wright's going to go inside with the shot. He makes that one.
Tough shot by Wright. Thought he got fouled. But
Bradford heaves this one over to Carmine. That one's sent out of bounds. Remains in possession of White.
3-point game now after the shot by Wright. Only his 3rd field goal of the game, averaging 14 a game for the Stars. That's a good thing. As we mentioned, the Stars so balanced here. One person has an off night. Someone else responds.
Bradford now down low to Shaw. Shaw going to go inside. The first shot in the 9 o'clock hour is made. 5-point game.
Preston Shaw hits double digits for North Montgomery. He's had 5 of those shots right there. There's little turnarounds in the paint. Western Boone just hasn't been able to do anything about it.
Right to the ground. 3-point shot, needing it, missed. And now they're going to call a foul.
That's going to be the first on Garrett Morton.
Personal foul on Western Boone's number 12. That's Garrett Morton. That's his first
Very
foul.
strong shot there by Stoudemire off of the backboard.
For Western Boone, only the 3rd foul called against them this half. And now Bradford stops with the shot, misses it. Rebound, Bradford out of bounds. No, kept it in with the reverse layup, missed. Morton is fouled.
Morton's going to be fouled by Kelly here. Bails out Western Boone. Would have been a likely turnover there. It's only Kelly's 2nd, but now they are 1 foul away from that bonus.
3:22 to go. 5-point game. Wright going to his left. Freeman has it, giving him room to shoot a 3, but doesn't. North Montgomery with a nice job there, knowing who can shoot and who struggles a bit more from that spot. The screen from Freeman, the shot from Stoudemire missed. Hit both ends of the rim. And now launched down. Should be an easy 2 points. No, cut pass. Launched back in, but Shaw has it. Ball on the ground. Western Boone now out, and it's Western Boone's possession.
I mean, Western Boone ball after so many bodies hit the court. They're a hectic play in this conference matchup. And now they're going to call a foul on Wallace, his 4th, and that's going to send Garrett Morton to the line.
That'll be the 7th foul called against the home team. Bonus shots coming up for Western Boone.
4th on Wallace, a key player here for the Chargers. Going to have to be careful not to pick up that last one. Morton, 50% on the year, 1-on-1. Chance for the sophomore to get his first points of the night, though. In crucial time, less than 3 minutes to go here in Sagamore Conference basketball.
The shot by Morton off the front is missed. Shaw launches this one over Down to the corner with Kelly. After it was tipped off the hand of Wright, remains in possession of the Chargers.
Yeah, and a bit of hectic play right now, but 5 points in 2 minutes 43 seconds is easily done. We've seen the Stars do it multiple times. We've seen it been happen to the Stars multiple times. So get the good shots. Saw Stoudemire take that transition three, and while he can't shoot the threes, that's not necessarily the best shot you could get in a possession.
Wallace has the ball, wanting to slow things down with a 5-point lead. Goes inside, looking for some help down low. That'll be a turnover. Western Boone with the right and the steal. Spencer goes up with his right hand, misses it, but is fouled.
And that's going to be the 5th foul on Wallace. He's going to foul out of the game and spin right to the free throw line.
Personal foul on North Montgomery's number 24, Alex Wallace. That's his 5th personal foul.
Wallace fouls out of the game. 9 points, for the senior. Right about his averaging 9.2 on the year. And they're going to have to bring in Logan Kelly.
And now losing quite a bit of size on the floor. Kelly, the 5'9" man, comes in and replaces Wallace, who's 6'2".
Right at the line. You're going to get 2 shots guaranteed here. Couple shots right here, make it a 1-possession game if he can hit both of these.
Right from the line. Misses the first. He gets a second.
Right, 70% on the year. A rare miss from him. Pretty consistent free throw shooter.
Needing this one. Shot up and in. Four-point game. Almost cut by Wright.
Now North going to slow things down. This one's got to apply some pressure here. They can hold it for the last. A wide open layup for Searle, but he misses.
Rebound, Connor Hull and the Stars. Wright with a 3, makes it. Spencer Wright with a triple to bring this game within 1 point. And a timeout called by Coach Burkett and the Western Boone Stars. With that, we'll take a break up here as well. An exciting finish, I promise. 2:02 in a 1-point game.
This portion of the game is being brought to you by Wine Coop Accounting Services. Give them a call at 317-441-8135 and let them take the stress out of your taxes. Wine Coop Accounting Services has over 30 years tax experience and specializes in small business accounting financial reports. That number again is 317-441-8135.
2 ticks over 2 minutes left here in this game. 1-point game. In this game, looking just like the Sugar Creek Classic first round all over again. As you see a replay from earlier, what a shot by Hull. Wright with the latest 3.
Yeah, Wright's first 3 of the game. Couldn't have come at a bigger time, a 1-point game, and momentum back on the Stars side. Good timeout called by North Montgomery to limit the momentum. Try to stop it, get a good possession here to put themselves back up 3.
2 blue jerseys in the backcourt, 4 white. This one pass stolen, but Western Boone knocks it out of bounds, so it'll be North Montgomery ball. Morton with a speedy play there to knock it out.
Yeah, and Morton's scrappy player on defense. Burkett likes to have him out there for situations like this.
Shaw over to Bradford. Now down low, floated up. Preston Shaw trying to get a shot off. Searle, and a foul called on the floor.
They're going to call that foul on 22, Connor Hull. That's going to be his first foul of the game.
He's had a very good game here tonight. Still a minute and 43 to improve on that. Down by 1 is Western Boone.
Western Boone can play aggressive. 4 fouls. They got 3 to go before the bonus.
Shaw's going to back things up. Over at the left side of the volleyball line.
North Montgomery only going to go for likely a layup. 1 minute to go here.
Inside shot missed. Rebound Western Boone. Spencer Wright's going to take this one up. He's down by 1. Gets this one. The behind the back pass down low. Needing points. He gets it. Give him the 2 and the 1 point opportunity after that.
Great pass by Holder. Freeman, his 4th field goal of the night. Having a great game. Chance to hit this free throw and make it double digits for the senior. Freeman only averaging 3 a game. He's come up clutch today, though. 9 points, and it gives the Stars the lead with a minute left and the 4th foul on 44. It's Kiefer Carming.
That shot up and in. 2-point game. Now all of a sudden down after being up by around 5 earlier. A 3-point shot. That one missed. Going to the floor. A foul called, and in some pain is Western Boone's Connor Hull.
It's going to be a foul on Zach Searle. Whole little shaken up. Going to have to go shoot some free throws, it looks like, though. 10 fouls now for the Chargers this half again. Took them a little bit longer to get there, Nathaniel, but nevertheless, Stars going to have 2 free throws from now on.
And now limping over to his side is Connor Hull. That was Searle called with that foul, his 3rd.
Hull yet to miss a free throw here. These would be 2 big ones. Gets 2 guaranteed, but to hit both these to be 2-possession game.
From the free throw line, that shot made off the front side. Rolls in. A 3-point ball game. The Stars in the double bonus. North Montgomery nowhere near that single bonus even.
Yeah. Hull 5 for 5 on the night from the free throw line so far. Make it 6 for 6. Having a great shooting night all around, and it's a 4-point game now for the Stars.
Under a minute to go. Needing a shot here. Bradford for 3. Misses that one. Rebound Shaw. Gets it off. That ball goes awry. Cortez Stoudemire down low with a layup. He makes it as always. The Stars all of a sudden up big. 6-point game. A 3-point shot nowhere near. And now to the floor, foul called.
And that's going to be the 4th foul on Searle. Going to send right to the line. Chance for 2 free throws to make this an 8-point game.
30 seconds flat left in this game. Wright with 2 free throw shots and double bonus. And while we're here, the couple of wrestlers, female wrestlers for North Montgomery, were recognized between games earlier for their achievements in the state tournament and regional tournament, and the semi-state as well. There is Spencer Wright hits us first. For Western Boone, however, they don't have a female wrestling team, but they have a male bowling team, and a male bowler, Damian Stout, is in the state tournament here tomorrow after that shot by Spencer Wright. Bowling team went all the way to semi-state. Here's a 3. That one's missed. 23 seconds to go.
Searle's going to foul out there, send Wright to the line again, and it's all but over here. Daniel, 8-point game. Chance to make it a 10-point lead with 21 seconds left. Searle is going to foul out of the game. 6 points for the junior.
Spencer Wright back at the line, shooting 2 shots.
Right up with the first shot, and that one gets the shooter's roll and is in.
56-47 the score. Spencer Wright doesn't need this shot, but here he'll take it anyway. Formality at this point. 21.2 seconds to go. Misses the shot. 17 seconds. Shaw facing some pressure by the Stars defense. Going inside now is Carmine with his right hand. Makes that one. For 2, 8 seconds. Wright will be fouled. And Wright to the line again with under 7 seconds to go.
It's going to be a foul on Bradford. A couple words said between the 2 quarterbacks for these schools. Right, nevertheless, Wright's going to go to the line. 6 seconds left. Chance for 2 more free throws.
Referee talking to both of those quarterbacks you mentioned, exchanging some words. 56-49 the score, 2 shots forthcoming. First one is made by Spencer Wright.
Wright getting a lot of free throws here to pad his scoring stats at the end of the game. 6 free throws in this half made for number 21. Chance for a 7th right here. It's up and it's short.
And now Bradford going to race this one across with 3 seconds to go over in the corner. Carmine for 3 and makes that one at the buzzer. Doesn't mean anything. 57-52 is the score. That'll end the game. On the North Montgomery 3 off the backboard by the big man, Kiefer Carmine. We'll take a break here and be back shortly. This game brought to you by Home National Bank, and we'll recap it right after this.
Podcast is brought to you in part by Collins Equipment. Located in Thorntown, Collins Equipment specializes in high-quality used tractors, trucks, and equipment. You can reach Chris Collins at 317-347-0074 or at collinseq@yahoo.com. You can visit their website at collinseq.com as well. Contact Collins Equipment today.
We're here at the final score, 57-52. Western Boone winning this game after being down by a few points there towards the end of the fourth quarter. Came back and won by a pretty big margin. Some free throws, shooting, prowess the whole game by the Stars really gave them the win here if you want to go through scoring by player.
Yeah, we'll go through North Montgomery's stats first. Logan Kelly with 6 points to his name. A really balanced scoring attack for these Chargers. Jaron Bradford with 10, the leading scorer, just below his average. Zach Searle with 6 points. Preston Shaw with 10, 8 of those coming in the second half. Alex Wallace with 7 in the second half, 9 total. Jack Thompson with 2, not a big factor here scoring-wise, but dominant force in the paint for North Montgomery as always. And Kiefer Carmine with the last-second three-pointer boosts his scoring up to 9. And then really, as we mentioned, those big 3 for Western Boone scoring a lot of points, plus Caleb Freeman with his highest scoring game of the season. Cortez Stoudemire, 14 points, below his average, but still a good scoring game for number 3. Caleb Freeman, his highest scoring game of the season, had 10 points, 5 in each half. Spencer Wright put up 10 points in the second half, 14 points right at his average for the game. Connor Hull, his season high, 17 points in the game. And Jake Jones rounded out with 2 points of his own to end the scoring for the Stars. So only 5 people scoring for the Stars, but good enough to get the job done.
Yeah, the Stars will head to Seeger tomorrow night. We'll be there as well at 7:30 for the boys varsity game. And then they will play Clinton Central next week as well as Speedway after that. They're going to improve to 6-7 on the year as North Montgomery falls 2 games now below 500 as their record now stands 7-9.
The Stars are going to move to 3-3 in conference. Chargers move to 0-5, so good performance by both teams. Good Friday night basketball game.
Yeah, and now North Montgomery also heading towards that Seeger area, but they're going to play Attica at Attica tomorrow before they travel, they host Benton Central, that is, next week, and Frankfurt the week after that. So that'll do it here for WBTV Sports. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in today. Nathaniel Finch and Tyler Brunny on the commentary. We've got Alex Cooper, our audio director. Gage Griffith, technical director, running the camera above us. Landon Coons for tonight's doubleheader. Boys and girls of Western Boone won both games. Big thank you to the Transportation Department of Western Boone, getting the radio TV students to and from the games tonight. Appreciate all the help by the Athletic Department of North Montgomery, getting us hooked up with Wi-Fi access for this second game, and all the stuff that they did to fit us up here with Radio Mom, as well as 103.9 and 106.3 of Crawfordsville, the Journal Review, the paper here in Crawfordsville. A lot of media presence tonight. We just thank the Athletic Department of North Montgomery for squeezing us here as well. Thank you to everybody tonight. Your final score, 57-52. The Stars triumph over North Montgomery, the Sagamore Conference foe. And with that, we'll take this time to head into a couple of non-conference matchups for Western Boone. We'll broadcast both of those on WBTV Sports. As mentioned, Nathaniel Finch and Tyler Brunny. Everybody have a good evening, and we will talk to you guys tomorrow. That drug on a bit, my bad.